Bonjour and welcome to my bedroom. So I'm gonna do a quick video because today I was talking with a friend and she was telling me, my Gabrielle, how do you do to always feel so confident with yourself, with your body, blah blah blah. And first of all, I was very surprised. Sorry for the phone moving, but I'm just doing this randomly because I wanted to share a thought. So I don't have a setup, as you can see here. Obviously I was I was really surprised for her to tell me something like this, because being confident has been a long way for me. I think that as a model of my type, people expect from you that you feel you're the most beautiful girl in the world and blah blah blah. In fact, it's like almost the opposite. I feel like a lot of models, at least from my experience and the way that I know, we are very unconfident with the way we look, for the simple reason that we are judged all the time on our physique, and most of the time negatively. Because me, for example, sometimes I receive messages from girls on social media calling me anorexic, skinny, blah blah blah, or some saying that I'm perfect and beautiful. And when I was going to my agency, when I started my career as a model, I was always having comments on how my hips were too wide and that I needed to lose some centimeters. So it was really weird because from one side I was like too skinny, like plan chapin and all of these things, and on the other end I was too big. So it was really complicated for me to feel confident, because it's not like I hated myself, but as a woman it's very hard to be happy with what we have because of the beauty standards, and because I feel like we put so much into the way we look, and it's because probably of our education. As a little girl, we are being told to be pretty. I have not been raised like that, but still this is part of the inconscient, of the education. So we put a lot of value on the way we look, and so indeed something so superficial and something so, there is no criteria of beauty really. Like I can find someone the most beautiful person in the world, and my best friend, we think like, oh my god, what are you saying? So it's also super changing towards like differenting of the people, blah blah blah. So when she told me, oh my god, you always look so confident, how you do, please tell me, I was like, holy shit, I look confident, wow. Like that was like, this is like literally like me achieving something in my life. I feel like my years of struggle with myself started to pay, and I'm super happy that I look confident because I feel confident. And it was not easy at all, for the reason that I was explaining you. I had a lot of pressure on the way I look in general because of my job. Thankfully, I studied psychology. I had like other things in my life, so being constantly judged on my physique and negatively was not killing me, but at the end, obviously, it's changing the way you're seeing yourself. Anyway, and I just wanted to do this little video because I feel like a lot of us struggle with our image in general, especially for women, crazy. And I am an advocate of diversity. I honestly truly think that beauty comes into diversity. The only reason that someone is beautiful is because of his difference from the rest. When I see all those trends about surgery and how, all the girls end up looking like Kardashian, well, to me this is not beauty, because like beauty is being your own self. Beauty is being different. When you walk in the street and you see girls that look all the same, I think it's a pity just because I'm sure they were just beautiful before, you know. And obviously everyone can do the fuck they want. I am for everyone to be confident the way they are. If you feel like something is not good with your physique and you want to do something about it, then why not? I have to say that I felt a lot unconfident in my life about my nose, for example, because I have been told many times that I should do a nose job, that my nose was too big, blah, blah, blah. And I have to say that now that I'm a bit more of a mature woman. I was about to say man, but va bene così. That I'm a more mature woman. I'm so happy I never did it, just because I arrive in a point of my life where I feel confident with with who I am. And it means who I am internally, the things that I'm doing in my life, the relationship I have in my life, the work I'm doing. So I'm glad to have my little potato nose, as some would say. And my advice is basically to do not care, like literally don't give a fuck about what people are saying about the way you look, because you will never make everyone happy, ever. You are never gonna be the one that is pleasing everyone. So it's not gonna happen in your life that everyone is gonna think you're beautiful. And who the fuck cares? Because at the end of the day, the thing that matters are how you feel and the people that are in your life. So I don't care if a random person think I'm beautiful or not. I care that my family, my friends, the people who I love think I'm beautiful, but not only for my physique, and I hope not, but mostly for the person that I am. Obviously we all are different. There are different body types, for example. Me, I'm super happy that we have finally curvy models into the modeling industry, because I think that it was time to represent the diversity of the woman also in the advertising, which is not the case. So I understand that when you have a curvy body type, let's say, it's hard to recognize yourself into the media because you are not represented. So obviously, when you are if you look on the TV, basically, if you are not blonde, blue eyes, well, who are you? You know what I mean? Thank God things are changing. I hope to see also diversity in the age, because I think that representing the woman being like a blonde, blue eyes, 20 years old girl is not really representing the women in general. So I can't wait to see that. Fashion world, please, more diversity also on the age, because it's not cool to buy cream for wrinkles when you are 40 looking at a girl that is probably 25. Anyway, I'm getting so lost in my thoughts. Just talking. It's really weird to just talk to a camera like this without interlocutor. I wish you could just reply to me and respond to me and we could have a discussion. Anyway, it's better than nothing. So yeah, basically, first advice, don't give a fuck. Like, who cares? You think I'm beautiful, you think I'm not beautiful, whatever. My life is still going on. I'm still a fucking pretty amazing human being, and your point of view on the way I look is literally not gonna change my life, neither my mood, neither my day. This is the first. Then I think that one of the things that I did, and I'm trying to do every day, is embracing my particularities. So, for example, and this is something that I learned from being a model, and this is cool, is that when you look at models, fashion models and you look at their faces, no? Most of them are pretty weird. They're not girls that are like the stereotype of the pretty, beautiful girl. No, they have faces that are like a bit strange. They call it edgy. So you can have like a crazy long big nose, or like you don't have lips and you have big eyes, or like you have a forehead big like I don't know. But this is part of the beauty, and this is the thing that I love about fashion models faces, is that they are so different and yet so beautiful. And I think that this is a lesson that we should all have in our life, which is you don't need to have lips like this, a nose like that, things like this to be beautiful. You are beautiful the way you are. You just don't know it yet. That's the thing. And to love yourself means that one day you need to force yourself to see yourself differently. So the thing, when you look in the mirror, okay, most of the time when you look in the mirror, you think, oh my God, my nose is too big, my hips are too wild, this is not okay, my ass is like this, and you only focus on the bad things. This is not gonna get you to love yourself. This is not gonna get you to feel confident with yourself. It's just gonna make you feel depressed and feeling like shit all the time. I've been there, so I can tell you about it. This is not a good idea. If instead of doing that, you force yourself, when you look in the mirror, to point out the beautiful things about you, you're gonna change the perspective. Like this. You change your point of view. And obviously, it's not like you wake up one day and you're like, oh, this is glorious day. Look how fabulous I am today. No. I mean, I wish it was that easy. It's not. For example, today my hair are a mess like usual. It's upsetting me, blah, 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 but it doesn't fucking matter. You really need to look at yourself in a positive mindset. And when you look at yourself, you point out the beauty, you point out the great things about you. And instead of trying to hiding or correcting things, try to just embrace them. There are a lot of examples of girls that did that and succeed. For example, me, I always love the example of Ashley Graham. I mean, this girl is beyond beautiful, probably one of the most beautiful creatures ever. Bon, Penelope also is pretty good, but it's another thing. And she's like a curvy girl with just the greatest personality, by the way. And she came into the fashion industry when you needed to be 00 to be a model. And she came there and she said, look guys, this is who I am. I'm beautiful and I'm gonna create a new type of models. And so did she. And now, because of those kind of girls, we have curvy models in the industry that are killing it. We have more diversity, which is good. So this is a perfect example of a girl that was judged not to be okay, not to be this, not to be that, but she came through shining. She came through confident, and she became one of the biggest top models today. So why not you? You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you have to become a top model, because it's not really the greatest career. I will maybe talk about it one day, but from my experience, you can do other things that gonna make you feel good, better. But in your personal life, if you try to embrace who you are instead of trying to changing it, and if you try to learn how to love the way you are instead of hiding it, feeling ashamed, you are just gonna go a self-confidence that is gonna make you shine through. There is no highlighter in this fucking business that is gonna give you the glow of self-confidence. So it's all mind, okay? It's not about achieving a certain type of example of beauty. being confident about yourself isn't gonna happen because you're changing your nose, because you're doing a diet, because it's not gonna happen because of this. Most likely, you're just gonna feel as not confident as you were before, and it's just gonna go to another point. So maybe if yesterday it was your nose, tomorrow it's gonna be your elbow, you know what I mean? So it's really about the mindset, and everyone can work on it. It takes time, it's not always easy, but also for this, take help in your friends and family. I mean, you know, if you're trying to learn how to love yourself, maybe you should also take the help of the people that truly loves you for who you are, and they can literally spend hours to tell you how beautiful you are and how an amazing human being you are, and maybe listen to it seriously and think about it and go for it. Embrace yourself, baby. You have everything you need to shine through. You are everything. So just be confident, go for it, and go get them. Voila, that was my little minute. Now I need to do my little luggage because I'm going away tomorrow. I need to work on 300 emails. I need to finish my presentation, and it's already 7, so I better go. Love you.